Do you want to show Mama Papa and Good job. You want to show them how you ride your bike with it? Able to construct a hand with the help of Enable, who gives these blueprints away for free, and very low cost prosthetic arm, fun, bright colors, so she loves it.
We're an online group of volunteers that basically we make 3D printed prosthetic hands and arms for mainly children, but some adults as well, and we give them away for free. Faith's mom, Nicole, had basically mentioned to me that she would be interested, and that she was also going to be meeting with Mark and Karina from Build It Workspace here to get a hand design for her.
Right in our complex that we have is this Build It Workshop, and Mark, the owner of the Build It Workshop, came up to us and said, hey, there's a little girl in town that says she wants a 3D printed hand. We have never made a 3D printed hand yet. We've done a lot of prosthetic devices, but never a 3D printed one. So I said, I'll help.
The designs is from Enable, which is an open source community that provides these designs to children all over the world. The beauty behind this is when Faith grows a little bit bigger, and I don't know, next year, maybe sooner, or wants to accessorize and change colors, we can go ahead and print a new one in just a few months. And make some adjustments. It's all about a learning process and adapting for her.
I'm really excited. I'm very excited to see Faith be able to do things like riding her bike, or just simply holding down a piece of paper and being able to write this morning without having to lean so far to the left and compensate for that extra length. It's been very emotional just to know how something as simple as this is going to change her life in a big way.
And Mark had called me up and asked, well, just walked down the street and asked, how can we work this out to make Faith have a kind of more comfortable device throughout? And that's where I kind of stepped in. The mechanics are awesome, and the 3D printing systems, they're working great. The one thing that I saw as a professional prosthetist was just the interface. So I just helped Mark and Faith make just an insert through that. So as we kind of think about the next level of function and devices that can last for quite a long time, this has a lot of that function there. It has the beginning parts of it, and the big part of it, like Nicole said, is the acceptance. I mean, Faith made this. She said, I want these colors, I want to do this, I want to own this device. And that's what gets me really excited. So we can make very expensive devices that have some of that functionality that this one just doesn't have yet, but she's going to use this one because she likes it. As we kind of wind up our crazy media day with Faith here, my job is kind of just starting with her, as we're just kind of in the prototype stages of the device. So we're going to be working a lot with Mark and with Faith and trying to get this to really fit her well and to function really, really well. So as far as the kind of school goes, now I can incorporate some of the students into the project. We can kind of go a lot further with this and really start to understand where 3D printing is going to be able to fit into our program. It's just a very exciting time for us to be able to kind of say, hey, we're utilizing this technology, we're on the cutting edge of this, and we're showing our students where they could go and what they could do with this type of technology. So we're a couple months out after seeing Faith with her arm, and each time we make these, we're getting better and better. We're still not up to the technology where we would want to be. So her use, and this is an iLim hand, that this is kind of the goal that we would want to get for Faith, where we can able to actually get mechatronics or motors to be able to utilize the hand. And this particular hand even has a sensor on the thumb tip or the fingertips, where I can use an iPhone and different things. It's electromagnetic, so we can use our iPhone with it, and we can change our grip patterns, and just by kind of myoelectric thought in that, and different compressions, and change our grip. So we're trying to get there with this 3D printed technology, and she wears it to school. She wears it out with her friends. She hasn't been able to go surfing with it yet, but you can see with the cords that we have in here, we've changed the cord systems themselves to make them a little bit stronger. And we're having our students work with the system, and we have a few more patients here in Long Beach and in Dominguez and Los Alamitos, where we're seeing some more patients and have a 3D printing system that's here at the school, and we're going to continue to work with this to really make it better. So we'll continue to see Faith and try to make these projects a little more useful as we move on in the future.